all together.
Give it an opportunity. No outs, bases loaded. Thankfully Belly got that walk, get the RBI in, and then couldn't really get anything after that. I wouldn't say over anxious. We took some. You saw the whole lot back. Definitely took some tough pitches, but in the end, I didn't get the job done. So I think that's what it comes down to, just not doing the job.
Yeah. So a couple things here, and let's I guess start with Judge since we just heard from him. So he's got a bunch of hits in this playoffs already, Derek, but he is. And really, in his postseason career so far, he's looking for the moment. He hasn't had that big moment just yet.
Well, he almost did last year. That big home run in New York.
No doubt.
So I think he's sort of carried that momentum into this year. He hasn't hit a home run yet, right? Hitting home runs are not easy. I think he's taken what they're giving him. He has a few hits, but I think anytime that they lose a game, he's the first name that's going to come out. Is it fair? Probably not, but that's the reality of it. But Aaron will come through. I mean, he's going to come through in big moments. He's been doing it in his entire career. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has a big game tomorrow. But he is different than other postseasons. He is getting his hits, right? He's taking what they're giving to him. But that was a tough at bat. I mean, Gausman pitched a great game, so he made a lot of people look foolish.
And Kevin, we're not playing tennis here. I mean, there's 26 guys on the team. Like Derek said, he has 5 hits. Now, what he wants to feel comfortable. And to me, he still doesn't feel as comfortable. He'll be the first one to admit that. He feels he's a little bit in a rocking chair. We're going to go to the video right here, and we're going to show you an 8-pitch at bat. And what you'll notice is, a lot of fastballs and a lot of soft, hard. But look at his body language. He doesn't quite feel balanced. Okay, a little bit off. He's working it. A little bit early there, a little bit off balance, but it's a little bit of a rocking chair. You can see he's fighting himself, a little late on that fastball, and then there's a devastating split. Nobody's hitting that. To me, the one pitch that was missed was the first pitch right down Broadway, and it didn't seem like he was ready to hit. But he'll get his pitch, he'll get his moment, but the team has to also continue to help.
I think Vladimir Guerrero Jr., like Derek's right? We're always going to look to the superstars, good or bad. That's the way you guys all know how that goes. So for Vlad, even though he only had 6 games previous in the playoffs, hadn't won a game, hadn't had, any home runs. You said he hadn't hit a home run in a month. That's a pretty big deal for him today.
Oh, big deal. And remember, guys, when you haven't get it done during the playoff, as many games as you play, that goes kind of follow you everywhere. In your mind, you thinking, oh, this is the moment. And then it didn't happen, so you start mentally struggle chasing the moment.
Yeah.
This guy right here, I don't think he was chasing the moment. He was just playing another game. And look at how he came through. I think when it comes down to Aaron Judge, I think he's gonna be all right this year. He's sticking with what they're giving him. He's not trying to do too much. That a bad right there. He got caught a little bit in between. But the pitcher made some pitches. And hitting is not that easy, though. Hitting is not that easy. He threw the split finger 3-2 with the bases loaded. I mean, you got to have it to make that pitch.
Gutsy pitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Gutsy pitch.
I'm telling you right now, you got to tip your hat sometime when the guys are able to do that. But I think he's going to be all right during this playoff.
And, Poppy, nobody in our generation was better in October than you. And the thing you did so well is you let the game come to you. He is he's not good, he's elite. He's one of the best hitters in the history of the game. And 5 hits is good, Derek, but he knows sometimes it's not about hits, it's about feelings, okay? He's not feeling the way he looks. Now, the one thing you did is you let the ball come to you. For me, you can't go 31 at-bats without a walk. I think the best way for him to get out of this and find the home run swing or the slug swing is by take a few walks, pass the baton, and get the rhythm going back.
And the one thing he cannot forget about is who he is. You are dangerous. They're going to pitch you careful, and you have to deal with. You have to have that plan, and whenever they make that mistake, make things happen.
To Derek's point, he does have 3 multi-hit games in the postseason, right? So,
and he's not pitching in the bullpen.
That's a great point.
So,
and that's been their bugaboo.
Right,
that's been their bugaboo. That's been the Yankees' bugaboo really the entire second half, and they got super red hot. And today, post-game was really interesting, right? Because it's just one of those things. Toronto, they ran away with it at the end. They tacked on runs. But Luke Weaver, who was a stud for them last year, he has struggled, especially in the second half. And he came on today, and he struggled today. And after the game, he had some interesting comments.
I'm not going to just allow 2 outings to dictate my time here. I mean, you can certainly say what you like, but ultimately, I feel confident in our team. I feel confident in myself. Like I said, you know, it's not like I'm throwing 93. I'm throwing 97. It's coming out really good. I'll make the adjustments. I'll do it. I'll leave everything out on the field. It won't be a matter of trying. It won't be a matter of allowing myself to roll over. I'll compete with anybody in this entire world, and at the end of the day, you know, I'll die trying.
It's a little strange. You know, I wonder, is he in the right place, the headspace? You know better than me.
First of all, Weaver's got great stuff. He's run into a little bit of a wall here. But the one comment that jumps off the page to me is I'm throwing 97 and 93. I don't really care how hard he's throwing. I want him to execute pitches. I want him to mix the ball well up, elevate the ball, lower the ball, get guys off the plate. Why are you putting any attention, focus, energy into 97? Nobody cares. If you're throwing 107, if you're throwing it straight and predictable, isn't it come out of there 157? So to me, stop talking about velocity. Just worry about executing pitches.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, I think it's what a difference a year makes. I mean, we were sitting here last year and he had unbelievable postseason, and people were saying, is this the next Mariano Rivera? It's one, it just goes to show you how good Mariano is.
Yes.
But 2, it also shows you that everyone at some point is going to struggle. I don't care how good you are, you're going to struggle. And it's how you bounce back from that. And I think the thing is you don't want people to perceive like you're making excuses for your performance. You either do the job, you don't do the job, and you move on. And didn't do the job today, but the Yankees have to go to him again. I mean, he's in the bullpen. So you have a chance to turn it around next time you're on the mound.
I tell you what I got from what he say is basically telling the reporter, just let me do my job. I mean, sometimes you get those funny questions, and a lot of players don't know how to deal with. Some of them, you know, get below of what they are able to do. Some others just say that just to be over the hump and come back tomorrow, put your uniform on, and let's go. That kid, he has good stuff. And when he's locating his pitches, I don't care if he's throwing 93 or he's throwing 97. He get to be nasty. I've been watching him for a minute. He got good stuff. But sometimes, you know, you kind of have to let it go, you know, let the question come to you, answer whatever, but your mindset has to be still the same. Whatever you did during the regular season, that's the mentality. You help the Yankees coming out of the bullpen to be where they at, go
so,
out
Poppy,
tomorrow.
if you're in that clubhouse and you hear that, if you pull them aside, what do you tell them in private?
I tell them, hey, listen, whatever happened today is not going to help us tomorrow. Tomorrow what's going to help us is you coming in with the same mentality that you did during the 162 game to help us win the World Series.
Kevin, you heard it all now. It's almost midnight. Big Poppy, breaking news, giving the Yankees advice.
Helping the Yankees.
I love it.
Hey, you asked me if I was in a clubhouse.
I love Wally, too.
After all these years. You know what else I found out? Big Poppy's better at media training than Barty is.